What's up, Drew?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Can you tell me a little bit about Chino's rig here?
Sure, no problem. Okay, so Chino's stuff, Chino's playing Rivera out here on this tour. This rig runs through a Furman. We got a 55 watt Rivera K tray reverb, and I got a 100 watt down here. This is the spare amp out here, and this is the main amp. We got a rock crusher that we just put in here. This is what everybody at front of house and on the in-ears is getting. He's running this through a Rivera
4x12?
4x12 straight with Celestion Vintage 30s in it. I'm running it at 8 ohms through this head. And basically what we did on the graphic here for the in-ears and the front of house is we took the tone of the cabinet. If you're standing in front of the cabinet, we wanted it to sound like you're standing in front of the cabinet, no mics, no anything interfering it or coloring it. So we EQ'd this to sound like you're standing in front of the cabinet on the in-ears. So when you listen to your in-ears, it sounds exactly like the cabinet. So
this is Chino's personal graph.
This is Chino's custom Vintage 30 direct cabinet tone. And it's a little bit different. It looks like almost like a metal scoop, but it's really not. I have a lot of the high end rolled off here just because you can't even hear it really on this one. It just cleaned it up a little bit.
Does it use both channels, clean and distortion?
Yep, clean and distortion. We're just using a single button channel switch to switch between them. I don't have it hooked up right now because the looms run out there.
Mm-hmm. What's he running for pedals?
Right now, we have a Polytune tuner. Goes to a memory toy, and we go into this looper. Sometimes he creates the loops while he's playing, and then he'll play them in reverse, double tap this one. This is a Dimension C. This is a Japanese pedal, really hard to find. It's this chorus pedal. We lucked out on score on this one. Our drum tech found it for 35 bucks at a swap meet. It's a pretty rare pedal. And then we go into the MXR carbon copy. This is used pretty much. This is his main delay throughout the show. We go through Eventide H9. This is for more of the newer album stuff that they're not playing on this tour, but this is going to be used on when we go out on that album cycle. Run it on Voodoo Labs Pedal Plus 2. And Chino's rig's pretty simple.
So no mic on the cabinet, so the 4x12 is just his monitors?
Just his monitors. This is his actual tone. What everybody hears from the show is the Rock Crusher.
Now, did he compare the 4x12 and that Rock Crusher graph with a mic on the 4x12?
Nope, I did it literally with my in-ears in, standing in front of the cabinet, had him play it, dialed it in. He told me what he wanted for highs and lows. This is like if you're playing in a room and you want to hear your cabinet tone in your ears without a microphone.
This is it. Got it. Very cool.
It makes everything a little bit darker. You put a 57 on it, it's going to brighten up your tone. We originally had the graph set for a creamback. It became a little bit too bright because his cabinet tone is dark, so he wants to keep that dark tone. So if we set the DI for a creamback, it was too bright. I tried the Vintage 30 suggested settings, and we tweaked that for a little bit. I gave it a little bit more low end and a little bit less high end, and then we ended up just doing it custom. Scratched it, that's what we came up with. So it looks almost, like I said before, like a metal scoop, but it's really not because I'm actually below halfway on most of this stuff. So
it works well for clean and distortion?
Right, the 175 and 125s boost a little bit for the low mids. I got 500's pretty much a tone of a 12-inch speaker anyways. So 500, 375, and 250 are relatively the same. I got a peak at 1.2K, and that's just to give it a little bit more clarity. And literally, the settings on here and this are so close. Obviously, it is a direct tone, so it doesn't, in the ears, you're not getting the full bottom end because in-ears can only do what they can, but I don't want to compete with an 8-string on the other side with Stefan. So this cuts in the mix and it sounds great. I mean, it really does sound just like the cabinet without the cabinet. So
he's happy with his tone.
He loves these amps. I love these amps. This is a great sounding rig. This Rivera has so much gain. His main gain is on about 6.5. He can stand out front and take his hands off the guitar. It's instant feedback, which he really likes to do.
Very interactive with it.
Yep, I don't have anything pulled on the pulls at all. I used to have the notch out, but it made it a little bit too honky for him for what he was going for. So it's kind of a mellow, clean tone, and really a mellow overdrive tone, and they work really well in this band for this.
Clean is fairly flat, right?
It's fairly flat, yep. It's literally just...
Even the distortion, most of it's on 5.
Yep, the only thing on the distortion, the only thing I'm boosting a little bit is the low end. And same thing on the clean channel. I have it lit just about 5.5. I do have the presence on 5 and the contour foundation on 5 as well, so it's pretty much flat all the way around, and it sounds great straight up.
Okay. So what do you got going on this guitar?
All right, so right now Chino's pretty much playing SGs. Here's an SG. He smashed it during one show. I had to put it back together. It's not a pretty repair, but you can't feel it. He broke it in 6 different spots, all the way down. This is Easy E representing, straight out of Compton. This is his favorite guitar. He flew with this one out to have this one on tour. So
that might be the guitar he came in and Rivera to touch the amp out.
yeah. So this one's tuned to drop C. So this is for Change and all the other drop C songs. This guitar here is tuned to C, but it's got a low A sharp. So really, he could play this with a baritone, but he likes these SGs. So we kept it going on just keeping the same guitar. This one here is Chino's Spare. This tunes between drop C and it has the low A sharp. And this song is pretty much for Minerva right now. It's tuned to drop C sharp. And this is a Nags guitar. It's a custom guitar he had built, 24 frets. Great sounding guitar. All his guitars sound great, they play well. He really likes the thin body SGs, so this is pretty comparable to it. But yeah, he's just pretty much an SG Gibson guy. Plays Nags and
So
Rivera's.
4 guitars total?
4 guitars. I have more for the other stuff, but in this album cycle that we have right now in this tour, I only have 4 out for him right now. He has a baritone Dan Electro. I think it's Dan Electro, but I'm pretty sure he has Dan Electro baritone and some other stuff that he'll probably bring when we do the new stuff with this Fender 6 and stuff like that for Sergio. So.
And they have a new record coming out soon, don't they?
New record coming out this year. I can't say when. I hear it got pushed back a month, so maybe October, maybe I'm over. To be honest, I have no clue.
Okay, coming soon.
Coming soon. It's going to be badass from what I hear. The guys are really proud of it, and I'm proud to work for these guys again. And they're great, and it's real fun working for Chino and Sergio, and couldn't ask for a nicer bunch of people to work for.
Drew, thanks, brother.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Take care.